Senator, this is Tim Seal. Thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time today. Appreciate it.
You bet. Absolutely.
Are you, as you and I are talking here, the House is currently debating the impeachment manager's resolution, and Senator McConnell says it looks like the impeachment trial is going to start next week. Are you ready for the trial? Do you think there's going to be witnesses? And the GOP says that they might want to call the Bidens. What do you say to all of that?
Well, it's important that we have a full and fair trial. And that means that both the case managers from the House and the lawyers in defense of the president have a full opportunity to present documents and witnesses that they feel are relevant to the charges.
Are you ready for the trial to begin? What will your role be? You're just a juror, or will you play a more? I'm not sure how this works. Do you just listen to testimony for weeks? Is that how it works?
The senators can submit questions, but you can't stand up, you can't speak, you don't speak questions out loud. You really are listening. Think of it more similar to jurors in a jury box sitting and listening to the proceedings. The speaking is done by the witnesses and by the lawyers for each side. My concern about the trial is that Mitch McConnell has not pledged himself to a fair and full trial. He's pledged himself to be a partial advocate for the president, which is completely at odds with the oath of office that we take to the Constitution and the oath we take at the start of the trials. It says we pledge ourselves to do impartial justice. So really, I'm very concerned that not only is the president on trial, but the Senate's on trial. Are we going to fulfill our constitutional responsibility? And I'm certainly going to be encouraging all 100 members to make sure we do fill the role and our responsibility envisioned in the Constitution.
Let's move on to a different topic. Last week, the House passed the War Powers Resolution, and now it appears from reports that Senator Tim Kaine has rounded up enough bipartisan support to pass it in the Senate. What is your take on this resolution? Is it necessary, and will it do anything?
This is extremely important. Our founders said that the issue of going to war should never be entrusted to a single individual. There's too much cost in terms of the blood of our sons and daughters, in terms of the cost of the national treasury, in terms of the injuries that reverberate for decades after war is fought. It should only be entrusted to the people through the Congress. And so we need to reassert that power. The founders were right. This issue should not be entrusted to a single person, not even the President of the United States.
One final question, Senator. I know you're looking for answers from the Customs and Border Protection. There were reports recently that they detained some American citizens, mainly because of their Iranian national origin. So what is the status of that investigation, and have you gotten any answers?
We have not gotten answers yet, no. And I think it is important that we stand up and make sure that American citizens are not being treated because of, unfairly because of their ethnicity.
Well, Senator, I know it's a busy time for you. I appreciate you giving us a few minutes of your time. Best of everything, and we'll talk again soon.
Okay, take care now.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.